Hi everyone, once again. Going to play Picayune Dreams as we have the previous Fridays, and last time we tried to make our way down to the Mortality 50, and we made really good progress, but ultimately we were killed by having Curse. As much damage as we could do, cursed enemies that were spawning were still managing to push through our defenses, and it all just sort of eventually fell apart as a result of that. So one thing I could do is I could try and just do that again while being essentially just playing under the ironclad rule of never obtain curse for any reason whatsoever. Or I figure it's maybe worth doing several smaller runs that end at Mortality 25 Picayune and using those as a way to get more unlocks. Especially the optimized suit, which requires you to finish a run holding 4 items or less. In addition, a little bit of a personal announcement here on structure to the show and everything. I've adjusted my layout, and you may notice a certain new thing there. I've managed to successfully set up a Ko-fi, so Ko-fi is a significantly more direct method of supporting the stream than Twitch is. And sorry, game boot up. Noises distracting me. Let's see. That is not the right size or dimensions. What is that even doing that way? There we go. But yes, I run as little ads as I am physically allowed to on the stream. I have never taken a partnership or anything that I did not seek out myself initially, and I refuse to do sponsorships for anything that I do not personally already support. And even when I do, I make sure to disclose that fact. So the one time that I played Wilmot Works It Out, that was me reaching out for a key and receiving one complimentary, and I made sure to clarify that exact dynamic right there. So, I care a lot about that sort of integrity stuff. But that's enough of that nonsense. If we're going to go for a optimized build, we are going to want to have numerous stat points given toward bans. That way we can that way we can eventually exile all the items that we received in order to never pick up anything. But yeah, the first goal for Ko-fi is going to be directly spent on improving stream elements. Let's get into it, though. Can't see the upper half of the screen. Hang on.
And I don't want to let go.
Thank you, Schmuck the Ultra Fan, for following.
The layout looks right. Yeah, everything looks fine on my end. Huh. Wait a second. Do a flip. Yeah! Default suit. Hey, Schmuck. Had your screen lowered. Alright. You are so right, that message is highlighted. I can't believe Izu is in our chat. This is so pog. Gonna see if I can grenade this thing. This feels like a strange build, but we'll see how it ends up going. The Horn's item bite speed now scales with projectile speed. So if you use the energizing battery, the chomp comes out quicker, which is actually a change that they had to nerf a little bit as of the most recent update to put a upper limit on how fast you could accelerate it. Oh, shoot. Location synced. Hey, there's coordinates at the bottom of the screen now. High X, very low Y. Kiki, Syl, I've got an infinite supply of silly orbs to throw at you. You keep calling me Syl. Is that my name? Syl 005. That's the identification signal coming from your suit. How do you think I keep finding you every time, Carrot Brain? Maybe you could tell me how to turn it off? No. some of the logic behind when the dialogue plays gets a little wonky if you end up beating the game fairly early. It's like, yeah, we know our name is Syl at this point. Or rather, that's how we're choosing to identify ourselves, because I guess we're nameless in a sense. Crunch, crunch, crunch. True flawless. Sure, hell with it. Ban. Soul Sphere. Haven't got a lot to say, do you? Oof. I feel like the strategy of running away might work, but if I had any actual movement ups, which I do not. It doesn't help that I often can't reach with my shuriken. This was too early to fight this boss, I gotta say. Bitch. We made it. Ripplers are extinct. navigating on over. We've got a lot of distance to cover. Which also means it's going to come at the expense of experience, because staying fairly still, as you can tell, creates a significantly larger number of enemies since they spawn all around you. So a whole bunch of enemies are spawning off screen, getting immediately outrun, and then despawning again. Let's see, I am now too high up. So all that's left is to keep going right. Yeah. Oh right, I'm playing PICAYUNE. I should change my model appropriately. There we go. Well, that's something. We will not be poking that yet. I don't want to do an optimal boss fight when I can take only 3 hits. Do it, do it, do it. No. After I defeat Matt. There's some delicious looking upgrades you've got there. I hope you don't mind me tearing them off of you. Last time we spoke, you told me PICAYUNE wanted me dead. Why? We both have similar missions, except if either of us finish our mission, the other will fail. If I don't finish my mission, all life on Earth will be snuffed out. Nothing will survive. Ah, so you do understand. Yeah. I can do better than this, come on. Now it's scary. Hmm. buckets of experience. Health pickups, items. Hands off me, treasure, you harlot. I found it first. I've been following my parents' map to this treasure for 30 aeons, and you think you can just swipe in at the last moment and take my glory? It's a bit late for your glory. There's nothing wrong with coming second. Siren, I'm gonna scrap you for bits and pieces and sell the parts, and that'll be my new treasure. Unique fish. Rough waves. We're gonna crash! We're gonna die! Strange boss. I figure there's a solid chance that that boss is a reference to a different game. Because, after all, Yuki was. We're gonna crash. Speedy, I don't know. Quicker crunches. Okay, 4 items. One nice little accommodation they made recently as well is the top mode. If you are offered a duplicate item, the duplicate item will always be on the top of the menu. For all of your upgrade existing needs. So you don't need to hunt around the menu and risk a misclick when you're trying to do weapon size limitations like this. Tails, you're gonna crash! Ah! I played so much Sonic Adventure as a wee slime. How sinful of a Sonic fan does it make me if I say that the only two Sonic games I have ever enjoyed were Adventure 1 and 2? Is that sacrilege? I feel like that might be sacrilege. Awkward. Nothing awkward about those games. I loved exploring the... I mean, it was a simple open world, but I would say that absolutely qualifies as an open world, you know? Or at the very least, a game with a hub district. I thought wandering around those spaces was really fascinating. PICAYUNE is almost ready, you crimson-haired potato. That doesn't mean much coming from a brick like you. Ah, the classic Harley strat. You can just leave. See ya, Harley. New gens using your strats? What's a new gen? If you're saying I'm new to this game, that's not true. I played build one, or release one of this back, yeah. Let's see. I could potentially do something weird and silly here, but I think it's worth playing it safe. New gen means you don't have 1,000 hours in the game. Okay. Fair enough. go quite how I expected it to. I don't think Schmuck is completely versed in extended lore of It'll Do. Like, come on. Ludosity, that's the name. I don't think Ludosity inside jokes are going to work here. Please don't actively confuse my viewers. Might get around to doing a Ludosity developer highlight at some point, but that's going to be a long ways away if I do. Oh yeah, and let me check one thing. Is this working? Neat. Setting that up was shockingly painless. It was literally just like essentially 2 clicks or so. It was like, give permission to your Twitch channel. Okay. Bot setup that will take no action unless prompted. Please select what actions you would like the bot to take automatically, if any. Niche. Small scale, suited for known among a small number of people. Obscure or specialist tastes, I guess, would be a good way to put it. You know, something like, I don't know, a video game about a clone reflection combat doll killing a whole bunch of claymation monstrosities to prevent a unknowable apocalypse where it's uncertain whether the Earth even exists at this point or not, or whether it's been 20,000 years. That would be a niche game. Time to fight again. You are the one making us do this. You can get angry at me. I really don't even care at all. Yo, the bite speed. That's awesome. I love it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. What do I want? Great. Let's see if we can get Yuki to appear. So I don't know what makes the final boss. What makes the last secret boss appear? Well, that's Yuki taken care of. All right. Umi. Yeah, I do not know how to summon Umi yet. All I know is it has something to do with Black Hole. I've tried leaving Black Hole sitting around a couple times, but no luck. So there's something more to it. God, this music. I almost hate to interrupt it. But, you know. Absolutely obliterated. PICAYUNE time, that is correct. Oh, God. I drew the die and I saw that, Alpha Strike visual effect, and I thought that I accidentally picked up a 5th item. Because I saw an attack pattern that wasn't one of my main 4, so I thought I just ruined my challenge on myself. PICAYUNE won't know what hit her. There's a black hole. I'll leave it there, I guess. I don't know. Plans for 100 followers. I can give the real answer, or I can give the improvised on the spot right now bullshit answer. The truthful answer is I hadn't thought about it until this second. That's a lot of level ups, holy cow. How many level ups did I just get? Why? What in the world? I got a magnet, but like, I didn't realize there was that much XP just left out in the world there. Unless the weapons need to be even more invisible. That time again. Yep. How many times have you done it now? 4 times. And we'll both be here 100 times later. Improvised bullshit answer. I'll do an extended stream of some sort of interesting game when we hit 100. And come up with some sort of stream gimmick. Or hell, maybe I'll do my first draft of a certain game that we were talking about prior to the stream. Do a sort of test run of that one. I've said it every time up to now, and I'm going to say it every time I see it. This is one of my favorite visual boss designs in any of video games. I absolutely adore this boss. The art direction for the apparition in this game is awesome. Damn. See, innocents. Bites you, bites you, bites you, bites you, bites you, bites you. have no reason to care at this point. I have more bombs than God, so... Can't escape or we awake, oh I don't know anymore. And I'm losing all my senses every time I make a chance, so... Are we good for someone who's in pursuit of uncertainty when we don't know what that even feels like? Gumi. Let's check the collection. Oh hey, 2 of them. Finish around 4 or less items. Huh. That means it's time to figure out our loadout. And... hunting season for sure. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Demon that I got. That I absolutely obliterated in an instant. Has core... longer cooldowns and smaller. Resets cooldowns every time it levels up. Optimized suit. This one is the one that I used in order to take it all the way to the end. .3. 0.03. So that's like... probably like 4 frames then? Something like that. Alright. The quest for Mortality 50 continues. Ideally, I want the chain belt. Don't do Sun Stage 1. Yes, that is very true. Strange build, but it can be refined. Crunch, crunch it, crunch it, crunch it. Syl stole the precious thing. Sun is a deadly laser. You are so right. How about I do it anyway? Why do programmers eat carrots? I don't care. So they can see sharp. Oh. That requires some context. So, I have a perk called Stack Overflow, which means that 1 in 100 enemies gets essentially insta-killed with a 999 damage shot. But the thing is it's not actually a 1 in 100%, 1 in 100 chance. It's if your murders count ends in is divisible by 100, then the next attack will be a Stack Overflow. I happen to get exactly kill 600 on Izu. Unbelievable. And so just Stack Overflowed hit her, and that's supposed to be for smiting normal enemies, but instead I smote a boss with it. Oh, I love this game. So it'll really be like, I don't care. Bam. Oh. Oh. My slime core feels fuzzy from laughing so hard. Poor Yuzu. Sorry, Schmuck. I would like to apologize to all Yuzus in the chat, but that was incredibly hilarious. Wow, I keep getting hit. I wonder why that is. Doesn't stop using double speed. Thank you for clipping that. Thank you. Don't mind me just vibing to the music. Come on, Moo, pay attention. Wow. Another day, another robotic bug. Caught by the wind, drifting aimlessly. If I was aimless, you wouldn't have to come and stop me. PICAYUNE needs more time. I guess I'll just have to blow them up. I used the wrong tone for that. But I guess I'll just have to blow them up. I think is more what the intent was. Them referring to PICAYUNE. PICAYUNE non-specific gender moments. vaguely feminine presentation, but non-specific in gender. Where have I seen that concept before? Build switch. Actually, auto upgrade full build, prioritize highest. There. Might need to redistribute my loadout to give myself rerolls in order to force better items into my inventory. Time to die, Syl. Same goes to you. I don't know, if only there was... Schmuck, I'm on the Discord server. I responded like... I know the image. I know exactly the image you're fishing for. If we make it through this, she is definitely going to be our leader. Let's see. Don't hold back. I think I have like 20 posts in the Piss Sill thread. If not more. New customization mode. I think I might have just discovered a safe zone on the... You are not the first. See? It's fine. Everything is completely under control. I seriously picked a route that had snipers because I got so distracted by the... Whatever. That just means I'll need to find a blender. Because I really don't want to have snipers throughout the rest of the... while I'm trying to loop. Unforced error. is this line pointing at? The statue, maybe? I translated that the best I could. Rip. Boing, ba boing, 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 ba boing, ba boing, ba boing, boing. Solar flare warning, low power mode. Experience will be injected on air bulls with 20% potency, with plus 20% potency. Let's just add more bullets. Just mess me up, you know? Suddenly, this is looking up. Holy cow. Well, I'm now untouchable. Except for the fact that there's a million bullets flying everywhere. That's true, isn't it? That is so true. You are so right. Love a magnet. Take the most advantage I can with the solar flare, but I'll just have to collect EXP buckets and hope for the best. And find some big ones. That was pretty good. Tasty. And... Ah. My chain belt feels stronger now. Welcome back, Syl. Hey, PICAYUNE. Shouldn't you save all your energy for fighting me? Instead of making 10,000 of freaks to chew me up? After all the energy I've absorbed, making those little things comes natural. Like sweating. You want me to make things harder? Well, no. Not bad. That's some pretty fast damage. And this is what I mean when I say that the game is balanced around you gain a bunch of trash items and not upgrading the same item over and over. Which is where the strength of the optimized suit lies. Ow. Alright, let's go. I am going to be desperately searching for a blender in order to get rid of all these bullet-shooting enemies. That's currently the biggest threat toward my victory. see. Biggest threat to my victory is the bullets. Second biggest threat currently is that I don't have any overcharged engine. So boss fights I'm going to be moving slowly, and that could be a real problem when we get to Harley too. Oh, that could be a real problem when we get to Matt too, even. So we're really just gonna have to see how this shakes out. So, knock knock. Who is there? The Reaper. The Reaper who? The repercussions of your actions. Nearly got easy kicked right there. See ya. Reaper cushions. Have the comfortable relaxation of the Grim Reaper right there in your living room. Turn it into a dining room. Reaper cushions, available now. Shit, I said I wasn't going to do any sponsorships. Well, I just need to pray that Reaper cushions is not an actual thing. That gave me curse. Now there's two statues I'm after. This build started out really odd, but I've actually managed to, through the use of Metamorphose statues and Scales statues, I've actually managed to get pretty close to what my ideal build is for this particular challenge. The only thing I still want is IV bag, but I've actually, because I have so many upgrades that relate to giving me max health as I get items and stuff like that, I'm actually making quite a bit of max health just passively. Heck again, so yeah. They say that those who pick on you might secretly have a crush on you. They don't know how to express themselves otherwise. Right? Well, this could kind of count as picking on. Let's fight. Wow, we're absolutely shredding him. Holy cow, I've never seen this fight go this fast. Unreal. Movement. No curse clearing opportunities. Go with this one. Not this time. Now I have 2 layers of murder. Trade all my hydro oscillators for bites. There's both Twitch chat delay and there's also the simple fact that I'm not always looking at the chat. I have it on a secondary mini monitor that I need to glance down at, and I can only do that so often while playing a game like this, you know? In theory, though, the Twitch chat delay should not be all that long for my stream in particular. I might take another look to make sure of that, though. Thank you for the potential heads up. Interestingly, it seems like cursed enemies aren't really getting in either. But I didn't think you'd make it this far, Syl. Maybe you aren't as weak as I thought. I've made it this far a few times. Oh, really? I'll keep that in mind for next time. You need to learn how to take a compliment, Syl. It's not the same if it's backhanded like that. I'll backhand you. My mom delay. I feel like there's a good joke to be made there somewhere on what a your mom delay on a Twitch stream would be, but I can't think of it at the moment. I'm sure there's a good one, though. Biting you, biting you, biting you, biting you. Incredibly correct. No opportunity to delete curse. Lower right is definitely what I'm going to do, but... Good enough. Y'all ever just bit someone? Like, not like as an act of aggression, but just as an act of stimming. Just, you know, sort of just like gnaw on an arm or something. It's nice. Unlimited power. I think we're gonna make it this time. Like, genuinely, I think that we might have this. I don't want to hear it right now, sorry. Let's just fight. Okay. You're seriously going to kill me twice like this in a single go? You're horrible. Alright, upper left, and then we're good. Gonna turn the weapon visibility to nearly invisible. So seriously. Yeah. Alright, friends. This is not the first time personally fighting PICAYUNE 2. Stream-wise, however, this was my goal that I've been aiming for quite a while now. I did it once on my own time. I had never done it on stream. Make sure to stretch, everyone. Even if you're made of jelly, it's still good to move around. Yeah, this is happening. Alright. Okay, what do I need to do before... Weapon visibility 0. That's, I think, all I need. Alright, friends. Hello again, Sil. Hello, PICAYUNE. I didn't expect to still be alive after what you did to me. You truly are soulless. I had to. You're sick in the head. Do you know how much pain I've endured, and how much pain I'm in right now? Maybe it's what you deserve, considering what you've done, and what you were going to do. I am thankful, Sil. When you defeated me last time, I didn't know how strong you'd be. It's egotistical, but I should have given my own body more credit. What makes you think this time will be different? It's scared. Its urgency is through the roof. It's afraid it'll go away forever if you continue, so it's breaking me apart to make me into its shield. Is there nothing you can do about that? I actually love it. After what you did to us, I want to be broken. I want to be put back together stronger. I want to do what it takes to kill you, any means necessary. Time to die. I might not be able to kill you now, Syl, but I have given a form that is eternal. I'll come for you. I'll destroy you. I'll kill you. It could be tomorrow, next week, a year from now, 10 years from now. I'll be stronger than you then. Your mortality will be your downfall. I will hunt you for the rest of your life. I will get what I want. You will suffer. There's nothing left for me out here. Round and round, roundabout. Again, again. Deja vu. I think you're allowed to have your day easy. We're done here. Syl continued to regenerate and fight the infinity of enemies that the aberration had manifested. She grew stronger, waiting for PICAYUNE to reveal herself. She became well known throughout the galaxy for her resilience, destroying those who wished harm upon others with unopposable firepower. However, this resilience is what PICAYUNE preyed upon. Syl traveled to each corner of the galaxy, checking every planet, every space station, even under rocks she found. She was convinced that one day, within her lifetime, PICAYUNE would return and destroy everyone and everything, and that she was the only one who could stop it. The tales and reputation turned to mockery. Syl the fool, Syl the doomsayer. She never let those words influence her, not even for a second. Concerning the possibility that PICAYUNE was gone for good is exactly what a force of evil would want. Syl's final moments were spent in a way that she had spent most of her known life. Eagle-eyed and ready, waiting for her nemesis to appear so that she could finish her mission and visit Earth. The suit used up the last of its resources. The last of her strength was spent, glaring from left to right in case PICAYUNE appeared, until her vision became darkness. PICAYUNE and the aberration are yet to reappear. Oh. Syl succeeded in saving the universe and brought comfort and security to everyone but her. Fixation and obsession. Obsession and resilience are two sides of the same coin. Diligence, rather, I suppose. Thank you all for joining me today. That's going to mark approximately the end of the stream here. And I think that might also mark the end of my PICAYUNE series. That's all endings shown, after all, and while I could continue to unlock items, I'll leave that for you, you know? There's more stuff to discover in this game. And while I did show you the core route, there's stuff that you can do as well, you know? That, of course, brings together the question of what is my Friday game going to be from now on? I think the answer to that... I think I'll do Neon White. Choose Amnesia and the skills and then Spin Sill. I want to. I truly do want to. I've tried so many times, I can't click that damn button. I so badly want to. I have previously spent like 6 minutes of my stream trying to do this. I cannot make it happen. I don't have an auto-clicker on my computer. I know conceptually what happens. Yeah, I should download an auto-clicker. Alas, I think you're just going to have to look on some other YouTube video for the secret that occurs when you get the Amnesia perk and then rotate Sill in the main menu. And then if it makes no sense, you should visit the Discord and then look at the suggestions and feedback section and look at the bar none most popular feedback. The most discussed topic in the entire Discord server for PICAYUNE Dreams. As it relates to that topic. Anywho, let's see here. Dark Souls 2 is what Unicids is up to. So, as per usual, thank you so much for joining me. Gonna raid us on over to Unicids, and I guess the next Friday feature is going to be Neon White. And then one last thing before I head out.
Pacifism. Hedonism.
So good. Anyway, to the Unicids.